Angel. It was great to speak with you earlier. I really appreciate the opportunity to shoot this custom video for you. So, I did quite a bit of digging on Rainier Rockeries and would love to share the information that I found out with you. So, let's jump right in here and start from the beginning. So, when your future customers are searching for your services, Rockeries Bellevue, for instance, the first thing that's going to show up in the search results is what's called the map pack. So, that's right here. Ideally, of course, we want businesses to be in the top 3 positions because this is all that is shown instantly when searchers are getting their results. All right, so I did find the Google My Business listing for Rainier Rockeries. It looks absolutely amazing. The reviews are just wonderful. This definitely shows how credible and quality of a company that you've got going. So this is wonderful. Photos are great, all of these things. The only thing that I would say and suggest for your local map listing is that you get additional citations. What a citation is anytime a business telephone number, name, and address is mentioned on Google, you're issued a citation. Now, what you want to do to be as high in the ranks, like I was just explaining, with the local map listings, excuse me, I apologize, I had a hiccup. Now, what you want to do is with citations, you want to be, or have, I should say, as many as you possibly can. You want to find out how many your competitors have, and you want to beat them by roughly about 50. The reason for this is because you want to create a gap in between the two of you so that when there is, a slight fluctuation, that doesn't take you out of your rank. So as far as that goes, that's what I would suggest there. Now, the most important part of a search is just underneath that Google My Business is right down here. Now these are the organic listings. The reason that these are crucially important is because 9 times out of 10, anyone searching for a product or a service is going to go with a business that's A on the first page and B is in these top listings up here, right? So, what I went ahead and did is I pulled your number one competitor, who happens to be Cedar County Landscaping, because I wanted to see what they're doing in comparison with what you guys are doing. Because here they are, they're right here. And then we've got, so spot number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here's Rainier. So in the 5th place, and I wanted to see what can be done to outrank Cedar County and obviously utilize all of their traffic for Rainier. So let's jump right in. Now here is your site. Absolutely phenomenal picture. This is just beautiful. The logo is incredible. Yeah, I mean, your logo is just absolutely mind-blowing. As I scroll down through it, it's very clear, it's sharp. Immediately got the contactability, have services then listed. Now, here's what I want to tell you. What Google does 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is crawls the internet. What that means is they go through every single site that's on the internet, and what they're looking for are 2 important things. They're looking for a command content. Now, command content is all of the information on your site. So everything. All of the information, all of this essentially is command content. Now, you want to have 1,500 words. So all of these words, every word combined on your main page is a command content. What Google wants to see is 1,500 words of command content on your main page. What they also want to see embedded within that 1,500 words of command content is organic keywords. What this does is allows Google to match the searcher and their results with the information that's on your site so that they know that they've got the correct location for the searcher to find what they're looking for. Now, Google, I ran the numbers on your site and you guys are just barely hitting 200 words. And that's because there's a lot of information on here, but there needs to be more. So, what I would suggest is underneath your focal header, this is your focal header here. What you need to do And you can even go right underneath the actual, the call section here or the contact section, but just underneath here, you do have your services listed. With pictures. But what would be far better is having all of these services, but with descriptions for each of them. That would help bring up your content tremendously. Now, throughout that content, like I was saying, you need to have organic keywords sprinkled in there as well. So like I was saying, you're just about at 200 words. Bringing that up to that 1500 mark would do wonders for your ranking, like I was showing you here in the beginning. It's a big difference to go from here to any of these spots, really, you know, but it would be a massive traffic difference to go from here to here for sure. Now, after I pulled your site, I pulled Cedar County's site too, so we can see what they've got going on. Now, to be completely honest, your site is more aesthetically pleasing. I love your logo. Their logo's crap. Excuse my language. And the picture that you guys have in your header is far better. See, this is what I was talking about as far as having your services and then having information underneath. They don't have nearly enough either, but this is the format that I was trying to explain to you. So now, continuing to scroll on through again, they're running into the same problem. So they do have more content than you guys have, but they've only got 439 words of content. Now, what that means for you is that this site is absolutely beatable. Obviously, that would be the end goal here, is to knock them out of their ranking in that first position and Rainier Rockeries beat in that first position. So that's the good news. The good news is there are several things right off the top that I can see with a, I guess, a professional critical eye that they are not doing correctly. So what that tells me again is that this site can be beat out for their ranking position. Now, what I then went ahead and did was pulled my web crawler program. I plugged in your site and then I plugged in there so we can do a deep analysis on the two sites and what they've got going on, okay? So the first part that I want to explain to you, which is crucially important right here, is your UR and your DR. Now, what your UR is your trust factor. What your DR is your power factor. These two numbers are determined by backlinks. What a backlink is a shout out from another company to yours. There's a link between the two, and what that does for you is it gains you A, credibility, and B, exposure. They've got you guys have 11 keywords that are being utilized in your command content. And what all of this is telling me what all of this as a whole is showing us is that with everything going on, unfortunately, it's bringing an organic traffic rating of 0 people a month to your site, right? I can see several things that can be reconfigured and boosted and so forth to again boost this rank right up there. There needs to be probably 500 more organic keywords throughout your site. The backlinks, this is a ton of backlinks. However, when we're talking about backlinks, not all backlinks are created equal. Quality is far more important than quantity in this realm. And if you had more quality backlinks, you wouldn't have as many referring domains. So this is the number of sites that have links, 1,500 of them almost, going back to your site. You could have far less referring domains and have a higher power backlink average, which would raise this up, right? So then let's take a look at the competitor. Let's take a look and see what Cedar County is doing and what they've got going on. All right, so then again, we've got the trust factor here. We've got the power factor here. Now they have just a hair over 1,000 backlinks. And see how I was explaining before, they have a lot less sites, a lot less backlinks, but the backlinks have more power. The backlinks are a bit higher in quality. So that's actually allowing them to rank higher. Now, with everything that we've looked at with their site, what this is, and they've got 2,100 organic keywords. So again, you can see how big of a factor this is. So with everything that we're seeing with Cedar County, what this is doing for them is bringing them an organic traffic rate of 599. That means 599 folks every single month are searching for the exact same services that you offer. And what's happening is they are clicking on their site, retaining their services, getting additional information, whatever the situation may be. The bottom line here is that's a lot of traffic that could be coming your way that you guys could be utilizing. So just a very quick recap again, your map pack listing looks absolutely great. I would definitely add in 50 more citations than your number one competitor. So not just 50 more, but 50 above what your main competitor has, okay? And that'll help you there. The 1,500 words of command content with your organic keywords sprinkled throughout. More backlinks that are higher in power. A lot more organic keywords, and there is no reason that you couldn't outrank this site, be sitting in their position and taking over all of this traffic every month. So I hope that that was informative. I appreciate you taking the time to sit through and listen to what I had to say. If this is something that you're interested in pursuing, if you're looking to grow your business, climb the ranks, and take over this traffic, please do not hesitate to reach out. If it's not something you're looking to pursue, you know what? No harm, no foul. Again, I super appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.